Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing so that you get notified of future videos. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. How is your January? I hope you are making lots and lots of cash. If you are looking for forex robots, systems and stuff like that, you already know what to do. There are links in the description box below. Just visit the blogs and go through them and see if you cannot find what you are looking for. Usually people come back and request things that are already there on the blogs, and I know people expect to be spoon-fed. But yeah, if you go through the blogs and still cannot find what you're looking for, then you can always come back and leave a request in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to look for the stuff for you and I'll post it on the blogs. Okay, let's get into today's video. Today's video is my forex plus cryptocurrencies. Trust me, I'm one person who often does not miss an opportunity to make money. I don't usually miss up on an opportunity to make money. It doesn't mean that I'm reckless or I'm greedy or I'm risky, or I know the amount of risk that I take, and I also still can do my due diligence, which is what you probably also need to do when it comes to cryptocurrencies. So maybe let me give you a little bit of the backstory of my introduction to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. I think it was it 2015 or 2014, 2016, thereabouts, when if you're in South Africa, you know this, and I think if you're in Nigeria, in other countries, you also know about this. There was an explosion of this money-making scheme called Triple M. Yes, Triple M, that pyramid scheme. I did not get involved in that. Obviously, I knew from the get-go that it was a pyramid scheme, and being a journalist, in my previous videos I told you that I previously studied journalism and worked as a journalist for a bit of time. I knew that this thing is a pyramid scheme, and this thing at some point is going to collapse, and I don't want to get caught in it. So I know, yes, I know people made a lot of money through Triple M. I know people who made a lot of money with Triple M. I know people who actually made a lot of money with Triple M. So people did make a lot of money, but it still was a pyramid scheme. So Triple M was actually my first interaction with the word Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and stuff like that. Looking back, the problem was actually that when I got introduced to cryptocurrencies through people who were doing Triple M, nobody realized the value of Bitcoin or Ethereum or Ripple or as the asset itself. People only used it so that they can do the Triple M transactions, and nobody outside of doing transactions understood that you can actually trade Bitcoin or trade the other cryptocurrencies on their own. You don't need a pyramid scheme. So that's how I got introduced to cryptocurrencies, and I did not get involved. I admit I did not get involved in Bitcoin. Back then, I think it was around about some 7,000 rand here in South Africa, and today Bitcoin is more than 600,000 rand. Funny thing, I know people who had 4, 5, 10, 12 Bitcoins that they were using to do transactions on the Triple M pyramid scheme, and people lost those Bitcoins in Triple M and another subsequent pyramid scheme. What was it called? I think Helping Dubai or something like that. So that was my initial introduction to cryptocurrencies. So when those two pyramid schemes collapse, I basically nothing to do with cryptocurrencies, because obviously cryptocurrencies were just for people doing pyramid schemes and stuff like that. Nobody understood that you can actually buy these cryptocurrencies and one day wake up a millionaire. Trust me, I know people right now who should have been multi-millionaires, at least in South African rand terms, because those people lost 10 bitcoins, 20 bitcoins, 15 bitcoins. I know somebody who had about 19 bitcoins. They lost them in Triple M and they lost them in helping Dubai. Now imagine 19 bitcoins times 600,000 rand. You do the math. So if those people had realized the value of these cryptocurrencies as cryptocurrencies, today they could have been multimillionaires. That's when the light bulb switched on for me. Well, Bitcoin had not reached where it is today, but I think in 2019, or was it 2018, when Bitcoin reached 20,000 US dollars, like the nobody expected it to reach that high, and that's when I really realized that there was value in this thing. But of course, I couldn't buy it there at 20,000, or even if you can buy the fractions and stuff like that. But I couldn't buy it at 20,000 because obviously people would dump it on your lap and the price will go down. So I think soon afterwards it crashed all the way down to around about 7,000 USD, and then started consolidating from there, and then started picking up. Last year, I think around October, that's when I then again started paying attention to Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies. Now there are many. Back then, Bitcoin used to be like the major one, like the everyone was just like Bitcoin. Now people can do Ethereum, people can do Ripple, people can do all the other cryptocurrencies. Many of them that are just coming out, and many of them, yeah, some of them are scams, some of them are, you can really trade with them. So last year in October, that's when I took notice of Bitcoin might be going up again. Bitcoin is rising. Of course, I did not anticipate that it would spike the way it has done. I did not know that. So, me being me, not missing an opportunity to make some money, I had some money sitting in my Screw account. So I decided, why just let this money sit, and I have some money also sitting in the bank. By the way, that's the quickest way to lose your money, letting your money just sitting idle in your bank account, because of that sneaky demon called inflation. You find that at the end of the year, your money was just sitting in the bank. At the end of the year, it no longer buys as much as it used to at the beginning of the year. So what you must always do is take that money and invest it somewhere. Use it to buy other things. Use it to invest in other things. Don't just let your money lie idle in your bank account. So I took some monies that were just lying idle in my account and managed to buy some fractions of Bitcoin. Of course, I couldn't afford to just buy the whole Bitcoins, because yeah, it's also risky and I wasn't exactly sure. I was just starting out. I'd never bought Bitcoin, I'd never bought Ethereum or Ripple. I told you I was skeptical because the people that had used them was for pyramid schemes. So I bought some Bitcoin and kind of forgot about it. Come December, around about the 29th of December or 30th, thereabouts, I was actually driving from somewhere, and on the radio somebody was mentioning the spike in Bitcoin, the sudden spike in the value of Bitcoin. And you know, the first thing that I did when I got home was to check on my altcoin account. I basically have an altcoin account and a Luno account and a Coinbase account. And I rushed to my altcoin, which was the one that was mainly funded, and I could not believe my eyes. I basically flipped the amount of Bitcoin that I bought by nearly 10 times, more than 10 times in fact. And that's when I realized you can actually trade these cryptocurrencies. You can actually make money with these cryptocurrencies. So from December to run about this time, I've actually been doing a lot of cryptocurrency trading on the side of forex trading. The good thing about it is some of it obeys the same laws that forex pairs obey, and of course people would go on about Bitcoin and all these cryptocurrencies as these currencies and things like that. You know, you probably have already talked to people who specialize in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and they will tell you all these things about how wonderful these things are. Well, personally, I don't buy into things like that. I just basically trade my Bitcoin, my Ripple, my Ethereum, basically as digital assets. For me, I just trade them as digital assets. I don't attach them any other value, any other things other than that. To me, they're just digital assets. They're like assets like gold, like silver, like palladium or platinum and wheat and oil and things like that. So I just basically treat them the same way. So in the description box below, there is a link to a channel, Best Crypto, I think. Basically, go there and subscribe, and I'm going to start posting there how I've been basically trading the cryptocurrencies, and also news and tips and stuff like that that I've learned whilst delving into cryptocurrencies. So yeah, basically, if you are making money in forex trading and you have money just lying idle, trust me, don't just let your money lie idle. End of the year, it's not going to buy the same things that it used to buy at the beginning of the year. So diversify, invest in property, invest in collectible items, watches and things like that, or buy these cryptocurrencies, and hopefully you can make some more money rather than just keeping your money lying idle. I'm not saying just go buy these things blindly. That's why I'm going to start posting on that crypto currency channel. Link is in the description box below, so go there and subscribe. So I will start posting how I've been scalping it. I also started scalping these cryptocurrencies with my broker. So besides buying the actual Bitcoin, I actually speculate against the Bitcoin on my MT5 and with my broker. So yeah, like the video, subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. Until next time, bye.